Yeah,
All
we've
right.
been muted in the radio.
Yeah, that would have been really, really, really bad. Like, really bad.
Right to check 2-2.
You're at port quarter.
Visual. I am lifting on that side. Departure for this time. Interactive, do you want to fly point for this, or do you want me to take it?
I'll fly. I'll fly escort trail.
Escort trail, point in that direction.
Saddle trail. It's currently 83 altitude, it's 9 feet. Just drop to 7 to 1. That's enough.
I don't, negative on the 60. You're trying to key up, I don't care.
Got you
On crossing radar threshold.
Charlie.
On left.
Rated 3 1, comms check on 60.
Greatness 3-1. Lift Charlie.
Hey, fair. Got it sorted. Hey, did you hear me before? Since we're pretty low manpower this evening, just make sure you're prioritizing security. We're not going to have as many eyes watching your back.
Copy.
Copy, send again.
Just letting you guys know.
Thermals are still clear as far as I can tell. No boats.
Copy, tango light. On flight, ETA approximately 2 mics over.
2 mics. Copy. Left turn, shoreline to your front is clear.
ETA roughly 2 mics.
Yep.
Guns up one.
Caution, sandbar front, I'm gonna pop up a couple feet to just clear it on the airplane. Nemesis, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Copy.
Control triple contacts through the lighthouse. That is the base up there. Your shoreline is clear.
3-3-1, don't forget your nods.
Everybody up.
Go, go, go.
6, scout down the delta. Delta.
Funds lifted off the deck. Nemesis on flight, we're gonna hold in the delta to the west, scouting that out this time. Left rail and
Copy. Turn around behind this far island. Look. Just slow flight, just 60 days.
copy.
slide all the way left if I can get eyes out towards that lighthouse.
Copy, I'll follow you up. We'll keep eyes to your, I guess, west. We'll focus for security since we're moving this areas right here. Set on your right, watching the west. Nemesis 1 and night flights are staged at this time. Do you catch that?
He said they're Oscar Mike. As far as I can tell, base near the lighthouse looks clear. There was no contact with them.
Copy.
I do have a searchlight further up the coast. That's on the star.
Copy. I'm changing my orientation, just watching south along the river here for boats.
Advice reference marker black Mike 0 have negative thermal contact at that location. Appears to be an old abandoned fob at the lighthouse or no.
Copy, Tango Mike.
Yeah, but the problem is more than that. I can't cut the angle to get the elevation to actually see.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like AA target, we're just going to be sort of stuck here until they, the weapons out with that.
Also doesn't help that we're hovering low enough. Spray is kicking up and obscuring the camera. tonight, just to apprise you, our field of view will restrict us from seeing anything inland until you guys go active.
Copy that. Advisory gonna be 1 minute out due to equipment failure.
Night. How's your vision? You doing all right? I think it is better in here than it is by the destroyer.
It is a little bit, not by much. I'm still close LZ, so I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble also seeing quite far out.
It's been foggy. Just to confirm, if you do need to utilize my buddy lace, I'll be using the standard code of Quad 1.
AFM code 11.
Hades 1-1 Alpha radar marked inside the top.
Tally. Looks like it might be a radar on the tower, judging by one of the helmet cams.
Cats. I mean, that would track. Also, Bohemia Labs, the Strela does not have its own independent radar. It needs its secondary radar and/or is IR guided.
Copy.
Fine. That's gross. The 80s 1-1 Charlie, that's not gonna have, I'm not gonna have a shot on that from here.
Nemesis on flight, just giving you an update. Fuel state 50%.
How are you at 50? I'm at 75.
Don't know.
Copy that.
Nemesis, night fuel state 75. Apparently I have bigger tanks.
Copy that, 9. Night Nemesis.
And for night on 80.
We are gonna be using an AT for one of the straddles. I'm gonna be budget-lazing the second one for you. It's gonna be the one in the compound break. Recommend you set up somewhere to the south. There's an overhang. Shielding it from any attacks related to evil from west.
Take point repositioning. I'll take point repositioning south.
Nemesis, night flight and Pawn, solid copy. We're going to be repositioning south, trying to find an angle.
I've presume you just need to launch
If
this
I'm
out, that's what he's saying, right?
Affirm, because if I need to be able to capture the laser from the south because the overhang, they've got one of those like cardboard overhangs, I think.
Are we not doing lock-on after launch?
Yeah, we are, but but the Hellfire has to be able to acquire the laser spot, so
Okay, affirm.
I was more concerned with it hitting walls or other objects on the way to the target.
It looks like we've got a port that's past this point. I think we're going to have to head over land and do a pop-up from there. This isn't going to be about as south as I think we can realistically get.
I guess good shot.
You want to let him know we found a rough position that will relay in land at the point he's ready to shoot.
Copy. Nemesis, night.
Lieutenant.
Be advised, we are roughly in position. We're going to have to hop across land to approximately Mike 3 to get another bit of the river. Port prevents us from going further south from this so you're ready to shoot.
Copy, ready when you are. Can you 3x5?
Okay, I'm hopping it.
Copy, transition to fire. Standby.
Using the trees in there. This is a decent spot. You want to go all the way to the river?
If we can get the river, I think the river would be better.
Copy. Thermals look clear. I got port on our right side visible. Just cut it slightly long here. I'm holding east security.
I'm gonna spot. I have to make sure his spot's hot. Nemesis 911 in position. Request sparkle over.
Copy, lasers is up. Code 1111.
I have to pop. I've got no lock.
Okay, firm. I'm on your left, just keeping eyes on your rear security.
Nemesis 911 captured.
Fire.
Copy. 911 rifle.
On left brake, dropping.
Fire strap.
No visible thermals to the south, by the way.
Wait, push.
Say again, push back to a previous. Left trail on you.
Nemesis night flight pushing back to previous position. Stand by for PDA.
Every attack did not connect.
Copy. Re-attack popping.
Roundtable 8010.
Popping rear security.
Send it 80s. Be advised, enemy AA down at this time. Airstrike is go.
Copy 911 rifle.
Rolling in strike package asteroid.
On point dropping.
Go ahead.
Copy. Target.
Light north.
Yeah, 100.
Is that the lighthouse?
Copy. 100 over 100.
Okay, for the lighthouse north.
Yeah, visual. Stand by for a splash on their strike package so I can pop up.
Copy.
Clear my back blast.
So still clean on this side.
Nemesis Pond 1.
Racer fire outbound.
Fuel state 30%. Are you going to need transport in the next 5
That's
minutes or
far down.
RTB and refuel?
Negative. Go ahead and RTB real quick.
Copy. On flight, off station RTB.
65%. Let's see if I can push out and get a better angle here.
Nemesis Pond confirming SA-10s are down at this time. Over.
Aircraft, both of them are down.
Copy. Pond flight, push it to right.
Good right.
Trying guys on the AO.
You stepped on.
I didn't have a comp. Nemesis 911, I'm pushing out north at speed, attempting to get eyes into your AO.
Copy. Red, you got mountain machine gun on the white smoke.
Copy. Visual on white smoke. I can roll in with guns on that if you would like.
Disregard last.
Copy, yeah. Nemesis Knight, recommend you establish bail.
AFM standby. Troops in contact.
Copy, troops in contact, 911, telling targets on top of the radar dish, 911 aimed guns.
Bail established.
Copy, bail. Break, mayday, 911 going down.
Copy.
I'm gonna be in the ocean.
Nemesis Pond, interrogative. Do you want me back in a CAS airframe or back in transport? Over.
Back in transport.
Copy. Night, Pond, check in.
I'm up in the water.
Copy. I have 20% fuel. I can attempt to swing around for you and be pushing fuel state though.
I don't know that I'm anywhere particularly secure, to be honest. I'm directly in front of the lighthouse. I'm trying to get to shore.
Copy. I'm going to finish my RTB then. Interrogative, we have a fuel truck that's still functional there.
Negative. You'll have to contact Ares. Godmar.
Ares, Pond 10.
Is that 10?
Requesting a fuel truck be staged at the freight destroyer vehicle.
The destroyer might already have a stand.
Copy.
Nemesis 911, just to apprise, I am up. I am swimming south onto shore, attempting to make landfall near the lighthouse. I am wounded, however.
Copy that. Be advised, 6 is combat ineffective.
Copy, 6 is ineffective. On 9, it sounds like I might be EAD here.
Copy.
So be advised, I have no idea what hit me. I did not get any launch or lock.
Copy. What did you lose?
What do you mean? I was popping up to get eyes on the objective, and I just took one hit and immediately exploded.
Copy.
So whatever it was that hit me was rather large caliber.
Is it not the gun pieces at the starport?
Yeah, but if one of the guns hit me, it was a first round hit.
Copy. Just so you're aware, I'm nearly back at the ARG break. If they're going to need extract, I'm not going to be able to facilitate that with you. So be planning for E&E for the time being, depending on how the tactical situation evolves.
Oh, copy. Planning for 80.
Nemesis, upon flight, back at the ARG, turnaround time approximately 5 mics, over.
Copy.
Does not appear to be fuel. Get some from you.
Nemesis, that one on be advised. I've made landfall. I'm taking refuge in an old World War II bunker and conducting medical.
Copy that 9.
Nemesis on return, 15K out.
Copy that.
I'm gonna be
pick up 9 first.
ED. I'm gonna
Copy.
ED to them. It's probably best that I just pick up.
Copy.
Gonna be a while for us.
A copy, gonna be a while for you. Night, yeah, if you want to start pushing south from that current position, just I need a position that I'll be able to pick you up.
Yeah, copy. Let me see if I can get something at land. I'm just trying to get into the trees a little bit here.
Okay, perfect. You've got some time. I'm at 14 clicks.
I got the pines.
lighthouse area work?
It would. I'm hesitant to do anything near that military base. I might try and push it down the coast towards where they infill.
Copy. I'm 10 Ks out. I'd prefer to just send it in and pick you up somewhere and then fuck off.
This lighthouse fob looks abandoned. I'm hesitant to walk inside it though.
Alternatively, you can keep shifting south. I see the group of buildings and things that are over there. I should theoretically be able to pick you up as long as you concur with the LZ.
I told you earlier, there's no cast.
Wrong up. Update 8.5K.
Copy. I'm punching due south and trying to get an LZ load now.
Copy.
Up.
6K.
Copy. Anywhere in the vicinity of my current location is decent. You're in definitely hill to the northeast. You're in definitely hills to the northeast. Only major obstructions are sporadic, small bushes. Actually, this opening right here is going to be good. I'll get a mark central.
Copy. I think I see it. 4.8.
Markers in that one. I'll just leave it.
Marked. Set. Interactive, my approach is going to be northwest over the bay. Do I have any major obstructions coming in that way?
Negative. Directly northwest. It should be pretty much a goalpost. Hazards for some large trees on the southwest side.
Copy. Taking like 3.2 clicks.
You want to stroke?
Negative. I'm flying unaided this time.
Recommend you fork south. I was just north of that time. I got shot down.
Copy. Moving south. One minute.
That LZ is cold.
Copy. LZ full. Nemesis, pawn flight just advising you 1 mic out from pickup with 9.
Copy.
Disregard my last, going to go script line.
Script's attached. I'm across the group of trees from you, man. Hook left.
Coming in from the south. Visual.
Go.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I was hoping you would take this entrance right here. That's alright.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I saw a nice little J hook around the outside, so that's what I went with. Nemesis pawn flight, be advised, pickup successful, MRTD this time.
Copy. Taking control
Yeah.
of the compound.
One copies.
I was out to the north, like 4-ish, and I got shot.
Cool.
It was pretty instantaneous. I didn't see any missile trails, didn't see any tracers, so
That sucks.
yeah, well.
Well,
You
glad you're alive.
Milsim.
Good auto, apparently.
Well, I threw it in the ocean as quick as I could because boy was I on fire.
Well,
I would rather be in the ocean where it's cold and wet than hot and fiery.
And burning. Yeah, well.
It's too burning. I don't like the burning.
Yeah, good job with land immediately.
Oh. Okay, we ditched the AX-6 in the ocean. The Venezuelans will never know.
Be one of those things where, you know, it's 20 years, somebody's doing like dredging work off the coast.
Scuba divers,
or something.
some kind
Like,
of...
what the fuck is this?
Some civilian fisherman's gonna put his goggles on, or like drag their net across the bottom and just catch an AH-6.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like the fuel tanks are smaller on the MH, or the fuel burn has increased or something. But yeah, I felt like
Were you cooking it really hard with your collective?
Nope,
Because I
nope,
wasn't really cooking the collective on the way there. I was just like neutral and like.
I've been doing like 90% of my flying in neutral collective, so yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I would have thought that with all of the ordnance that the AH-6 would have burned more.
I mean, think that as well.
Given you have, well, I don't know, what's the weight of?
I mean, it's more people, it's more weight. It would be more fuel burn for the insert, but so I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, because it's not essentially 750-pound, you know, plus individuals.
Yeah, you're looking on average, I think, what, like 200 pounds per
missile. Yeah. Eh. Science. Math.
Well, I guess no point for you to bring Hellfires into the fight at this point.
Yep. Get an unguided. Full unguided.
I'm going to probably drop you off on the Arlington and then dip over to Liberty and just top up on fuel for the return trip.
Because the Arlington has its gas tank still, which is very nice.
Send it, Icarus.
Not urgent. Could you have the the crew chiefs prep another AH-6 on the Arlington for me with the Amazon?
Will do.
Hang on, Mike. Icarus out. Okay, don't interrupt what you're doing, but.
Clicks.
Well,
occupied?
Yeah, front spot is occupied. And go, Mike.
Happy to help.
Yoo-hoo! He reloads him, yes. That's why because
On flight lifting departing.
night flight's going. Just double check my medical supplies in case I get shot again to make sure I have enough.
Nemesis 1. Nemesis Pond 80, ready to check over.
Lieutenant.
Be advised, night is spooling at this time. Pond is returning to the AO. 14 clicks out, approximate ETA, 5 mics over.
Copy 5 mics. Be advised, they just popped flares above our position. We cleared through the AO at this time. I'm gonna have you do break NR6 over to the Star Fort in a second.
Copy. You're gonna have break.
R2.
Actually, interrogative. Are you transiting yourself over to the Starfort, or you need me to be ready for an LZ over?
It's gonna be the entire element. Yep, entire ground force.
Copy, interrogative. Is that a aviation pickup that you're going to be needing over?
AFM, yeah, still sending.
I copy. I was unsure if you were swimming or being picked up. On flight, standing by for transport 5 over.
Midnight, I'm waiting for a boat, patrol boat to pass by.
Pond copies.
Are you pushing max speed?
Abram, I've slowed down slightly with radio comments, but I'm 90 to 1.
59 is going to be as follows. Pick up 81, 86 on Nemesis 13 Bravo, grid 050042. Drop off is going to be Nemesis 13 Charlie, rough mark, anywhere inside the starfort is fine. Grid 157048. Hazards include buildings to the north and south of the LZ. Recommend a western approach. A copy.
On copies, pick up 81, 86 at Nemesis 13 Bravo, grid 150042. Hazards are buildings, recommend ingress west break. Drop off Nemesis 13 Charlie in the Starfort. Anywhere there is fine, using that as an approximate LZ marker.
Good, read it back. We'll call you for ready to push when that patrol boat is over. That's fast.
Copy, Narrative. Can you get a marker for that patrol boat? We're 5 clicks out to the northwest on approach at max speed, over.
Stand by. Interrogative is Knight with you.
A-firm, Knight's in trail with me this time.
A-firm. 911, you're cleared out on that boat. Stand by for mark.
Night copies, cleared out on the boat, standing by.
Slowing it down, you want to saddle in front and swing left? Or rather, just slide in front and I'll swing right to get on trail with you.
I should pass you on the right at 100.
Copy, slowing at 50.
Rough mark, Nemesis 13 Delta, 2 boats at this time.
Copy, Nemesis 13 Delta, 2 times boats.
Last visual, Pawn, you're good to push LZ.
Pun.
My introduction, go ahead.
Pun copies, push LZ.
Nemesis, Night Interrogative, were they transited east or west?
They were transiting northwest at this time, I believe.
West.
Nemesis Pawn, interrogative. Is the LZ clear if I come in slightly south off center and J-hook in from the east, or do I need to straight in from the west, over?
Visual boat, my direct front.
You could J-hook it, assume, yeah.
Copy, Tango Mike. Pawn flight, 30 seconds to 1 mic.
Night rockets. Get right.
Long wave off.
Guys only splashed 1, unknown second.
Nemesis Pawn, looks like you got contact to your south, over.
FM, triple contact, wave off.
Pawn, waving off.
Smoke. Copy, smoke, smoke. Like RPG.
Copy.
Nemesis, Night, be advised, splashed 1 times boat, no joy on the second. See if I can wild weasel stuff out here.
Be advised, enemy special forces.
Copy, special forces.
Nemesis Pawn, just advising you, I'm happy for a reattempt at that LZ. If you want, I'm happy to do it hot if you need it, over.
We're clear now, go ahead and push.
Pawn copies, pushing.
Night on the overhead.
Sporadic fire south, but not threatening the LZ at this time.
Pawn copies. Be advised, approach is going to be the same from the east, J-hook.
AFM, we are smoking off the LZ.
On less than 30. RPG?
AFM.
Visual infantry contact on the road, night suppressing.
On the deck.
Go, go, go.
Let's go on.
That's all in. One is good.
All in.
All in.
Check medical.
Knight, can you glass the
Clear.
Star Fort as
Awesome.
the LZ crate this time?
Copy, stand by.
I'm pushing in less, like 10 seconds.
Night correction.
Looks clean, yes.
Copy.
Infantry, squad plus directly on the radar dish. Guns.
That's active.
On, waving out. Nemesis pawn, reattempting. Be advised, I'm going to land you probably just outside the Star Fort to give you some cover.
Copy.
Send it, I'm gonna continue suppressing up top.
Thank you, Knight.
Copy.
One be ready. to
Winchester
hit that
hydrant.
Go.
On the front.
Yep, you're good.
On the front. Nemesis, then I'm gonna continue suppression on top of the fort until you call me ceasefire.
This is pawn in hard. Pawn. This is pawn in hard. Be advised, some
Copy,
form of
pawn.
explosion on the LZ. I think I have a mass cas.
Copy, I'm suppressing infantry.
Nemesis, believe I have a mass cas. Hey, whoever's up there, mass cas back here, mass cas! Roberts is
Contact,
behind me
best I can
there.
for you.
Yeah, copy that, and that's the other one.
Yep. Contact front right.
Yeah, they got the cap.
Is Waller still up?
Nope, this is him.
Okay, cool. Start working here. I've got Cass. Stand by.
Roberts.
Yeah, Roberts.
Night 1-1,
Whoever
Type
holds
2
the
control,
game, we got
Hydra on target, Pawn 1-1 Alpha, 1 rocket, blast mask, over.
Unable, no hydros remaining.
Copy. Request sustained suppression on that gap in the walls. Be
We'll do
advised,
this.
mask has it this time. Tusk's
Copy,
pretty fucked
working.
up. I'm just chucking bandages on him. You have security up there to the left?
2 guys.
Abram.
Okay.
Weber, you're holding that entrance area, right?
How's Waller, Faulkner?
Weber, talk to me.
Um,
You're on Roberts, I think, right now with Stukas. Turn around.
well,
Powder.
I don't care much about him right now. I'm trying to get that.
Hey, firm, when you're done with that,
Great.
hold that entrance, boy. Hey, don't drop him right in the middle.
I got him right here. I've got a fracture in my right arm, so my aim is shit.
Cool. Just do what you can. Who's on my right?
I am. Me and Roberts.
Night, main rotor damage still up.
Night copies.
Doing CPR on Roberts.
Copy.
He has some fucked up airways. Make sure you double check that.
Powder.
Yo,
Who'd you leave on my right?
Pilot wounded, continuing to fight.
Weber.
Copy.
I've not checked him at all.
Okay, I am unable to at this time. Stand by. I'm going to rotate off Tusk as soon as I get his airway secure. Night Pawn, prioritize pilot safety. We're in a semi-stable position. Stand by.
Copy, I'm still good to fight. Copy, though.
Copy.
Play it.
Thank you. I think those
Okay.
are...
Robert's airway is good, just doing CPR, still no heart rate.
Tusk's airway is good. I haven't had a chance to check fucking heart rate. Whoever's on the right here, I'm doing bleeding right now.
Alright. Heart rate.
Can you check Tusk?
Yeah, let me put him. How do I do it? Robert's going into recovery position.
Copy. Tusk has no heart rate.
Back up.
Roberts, Tusk has no heart rate. He needs blood. I'm working on stabilizing Weber right now.
Doing CPR on Tusk.
How's Waller,
how's going
Faulkner?
on?
Checking pulse now. He probably doesn't have any heart rate.
Please perform CPR
No
if he
heart
doesn't.
rate.
Please perform CPR.
Charging.
Weber's KIA.
Tusk is KIA.
Well, fucking get over here, other SARC. Roberts.
Confirm that's all you at the base of the wall right there still.
Abram, do you need a strobe?
Checked airways yet. They're probably
Negative, I have
Take
visual.
it. Suction going
One
on.
times thermal contact moving base of the radar dish. Not much else going on at the moment though.
Copy.
LT going in.
Hard, is your burst salvageable or do you want something else?
I have no idea. It was pretty fucked up. I can give it an attempt, but obviously this took priority.
Yep.
You still have at least one contact
What's
at the
going
base of the
on?
radar tower. Knight's putting in work. Night Pawn interrogative. Can you give me a rough sit rep on
Welcome,
size and
CPR.
composition of enemy force over?
CPR.
Take a step back. Charging.
It was one time squad. It is now less than one squad. Looking at ISR path.
Copy. Was one squad Faulkner, now less than.
Careful,
Roger
sir.
that.
Yep, standing clear.
Heart rate back on one.
Estimate less than a fire team remaining.
let's
Faulkner,
get
he
some
estimates
frags.
less than a
Pretty
fire
scattered in
team
this rate, to be
remaining right now.
Roger. Let's fucking go get him.
I'm gonna check out the aircraft.
This is Apollo Comjet.
Reckon one between the hangars and the radar dish is trying to take cover. Flying outbound with medical again.
I would.
Roberts, relay, they have one between the radar dish that's trying to take cover.
Hey, you guys got one between the radar dish that's trying to take cover. Did I relay that properly, sir? Captain Hart, sir, how are you doing medically?
I'm okay. I didn't get that fucked up.
Hi, sir.
Fuck.
How's the casualty situation?
We have 2K, one that's, or correction, two that we saved, one that's still unconscious. Nemesis is,
Just give me a hand bandaging.
Okay.
I'm working on his
be advised,
right leg.
stable. Nemesis is still unconscious. Infantry is assaulting forwards at this time. Break.
Copy. Oh, I see again. Hades isn't. God, I just about fucking shot the shit.
I didn't notice that.
Do you happen to see any fuel that the enemy has around there? Over.
Drop in 500.
Not that's in one piece.
That wall, that was
Copy. Aircraft may have been salvageable, but fuel tank was ruptured, and I've got nothing that's left in it before I was able to repair that.
I can bring you back to the base, and I can bring the sling load out.
You want me to keep working on repairs for this? I think it's, yeah, it'll probably be quicker to just outright sling the aircraft.
I see, is that Hades 1 in the center of the compound?
A-firm, it's reinforced from headquarters. They've left only mandatory personnel at the break. CCP. What do you need, Roberts?
I'm good. I'm just getting them bandaged up. Thank you,
Sounds
sir.
good. Yep.
Security was, I think, priority right now.
Yeah.
Anything left? It's
Side
going to
note, which we
be
can talk about
internal,
later,
though, it looks like.
If you're CLS qualified, isn't it acceptable to use SARC equipment to bring the SARC back?
Yes. Was that at me?
No. I will. I'll address it after. I just wanted to double check. You guys did. That was really, really well done, though. In general, that was well done.
What's your headquarters net? 2-2.
Falconer from Roberts, you copy?
Yes, 2-2, sir.
Cool. I'm gonna sign into that. Just
I'm in the radar dome.
Alright, A-firm, I need like 30 more seconds with Waller.
Good man.
Is Ponge. Yeah. How the fuck does that keep resetting? Can you stay as push tech 2?
I had that a couple times this evening, sir. It's been frustrating.
Cool. This is Pond signing in 2-2. I'm acting as your ground controller for the time being. Let me know what you need. Knight is still on station with some minor damage.
What is going on?
Copy that. As long as he can keep circling and strafing whatever's coming our way, we're in the radar dome right now, clearing it.
Copy. Be advised, ISR pass shows no thermals at this time. Be advised, friendlies are in the radar dome at this time.
Blurred vision.
Copy that.
Copy,
Keep an eye out for more boats.
Tasking is
Okay, you're good, Waller.
boats.
You're good.
Request tasking
Alright,
is keep
copy
line of
too.
sight up for
One time's
enemy
delayed,
incoming
so
boats.
Make sure you get yourself patched up.
Understood, boats.
Oh God,
be advised, we are going to need to take Knight off station to RTB myself and him. Break. Be advised, the aircraft is salvageable. However, the fuel tank was ruptured. We're going to have to sling it out, and so we'll need to RTB in order to facilitate that over.
Copy that. Do what you need.
Let me know. You're roughly stable here. Let me know when you're comfortable taking the CAS asset off. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it on.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I wasn't paying attention to myself. I need a moment or 3.
I can help you out.
Yeah, if you could help me bandage, please. I didn't realize how bad it was.
Oh yeah.
If you're comfortable with taking him off station now, I'd like to begin that. But if you need the asset, I'm happy to leave it.
3-1. I actually didn't notice how bad I am. I'm working on myself.
Right, do it now.
Knight requesting pickup. Hades HQ position break.
I'm up working on Roberts.
To be clear, Falconer, I'm up. I just didn't realize my state.
Requesting
after
pickup.
helping out
Pond
with Waller.
1-1 Bravo.
Copy, Pond 1-1 Bravo. I am
Waller,
circling,
this is all you.
southwest.
Copy.
Trying to gain out.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
And
Sorry, I couldn't do more.
Thank you so much, Waller. I think we're good.
Pond pickup is going to be 1 times PAX. It's myself, and then we're pushing RTB.
copy, pick up 1 times, push RTB.
Interrogative, you're gonna tow this thing out and grab us as well?
A-firm, that's the current plane.
Copy. I do not have a hook on me, just be advised.
Copy, stand by. Knight, wave off, stand by. There's one in here, grab that.
Yeah.
Pond, you're good for Knight, you're good for a reattempt when you're ready. I'm sorry, we're just verifying the cargo situation.
Yeah, I think. I'm coming back.
Strobes on me. Cool. don't know how I ended up there, so you slid slightly, all included.
Excellent. I was just,
This night flight off station.
greasing the skids.
Yep.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. That.
Turnabout fair play on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Holy shit.
We're gonna need a 60, and I'll bring this 6 back probably. Oh. Are you gonna load them?
I don't know.
In
I don't
the
know
60,
how.
or should we do it separate?
I mean, I feel like.
Or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know where they're at in terms of. I assume they don't want to stay on the X, so it might be better for us to re-outfit for like
6
transport or something.
6 plus 60.
Yeah.
And then they can sling me and then hop in you.
Yeah.
Or, well, probably vice versa.
Yeah, probably vice versa.
Options.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
In terms of skill set, I should probably fly the 60. You should probably fly the 6.
I almost went black on guns again. I'm down to 1,900.
Nice.
I was bummed and determined to fucking blaze as much as I could out of that.
Yeah, it was helpful because we were down to 2 people on security, then one of them got shot and brought back, and then it was just Powder with a shattered arm who was on security, so we would not have managed that.
Been
without our
effective.
guns.
Yeah. Oh, would you, so I guess we need a 60 and a 6 on the fucking ship now. Would you contact, God?
Yeah.
And,
round table on 10.
Send it on.
Interactive, when you have a second, we need a MH60 and an MH6 repped on the flight deck of the Arlington number.
Copy, we'll set.
I'll make sure I get the, other fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I am a lot higher than I thought I was.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I didn't realize that I'm 160. I thought it's that night vision flight over water situation where you get like super disoriented.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you've got mostly a full moon. I've been I've flipped on nods for flying over the terrain stuff.
I don't like my nods off. That's
no.
Not over the water. Oh.
Right.
Speaking of the water. Why did the water come up so quick? Oh yeah, it's because the 60 magically appears. Oh. Absolutely shot to shit.
Yeah.
Main rotor's damaged. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say it, but I'm pretty sure the tail rotor's damaged. Like,
Nemesis pawn, A2.
I was bound and determined to take as much fire as
Send it.
Good.
Yep.
Current plan, we're going to reinsert with a pawn and a super. Super is going to conduct the sling load. Pawn is going to conduct your exfil, presuming that you're going to want an exfil at some point here. Over.
Copy, Tango Mike. Robert is inquiring about your health.
Copy. Tell him thank you. I am okay.
Roger that.
That being said, I will start fucking stitching us, I guess, while we're in here.
No, I'm already stitched, I believe.
I will stitch myself then.
I was flying, I would like fly outbound, bandage, come back inbound, fly outbound, stitch, come back inbound. I almost got really scared because I didn't see that Hades 1 had pushed up, and I just saw a fire team, a fucking wedge-sized blob on my thermals, and I'm like,
Then Hades. Guys, we're hearing gunshots and explosions far out to the east beyond the morning or midnight
fact,
fog.
if you stay
What that is?
above -10 or at -10, you'll fly flat at with
In the direction of San Antonio?
Affirmative.
They're hearing gunshots.
Negative clue as to what that is. We're tasking some drones to see if we can figure out what's happening over there.
I guess we're doing... Am I gonna have space?
It's an H or an MH, so you should be able to.
Probably can double spot the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. What is protocol?
Yeah, what is protocol?
There is no protocol. Actually, there isn't a protocol for this because we don't,
Know what it is yet?
It is interrogative. You have no forces in that area, correct?
Wait, let us...
Negative. There's 7 of us in Starport. Copy, Hades. We're seeing a lot of gunfire between unknown forces at this time.
I'm sure it's fine.
Hades, copy. Is chalking up to rowdy locals for now. That looks like a company-sized rowdy locals engagement, so keep on your toes.
I'm gonna push out direct because you're gonna be quicker.
Copy. Uh, 60, my love.
Nemesis Pawn skids up, super shortly to follow. He's completing his school sequence now.
Copy.
Ares Super Interrogative, does the flu fix mean anything to you, over?
Negative. Not able to do that at this time.
Copy. Super up. Be advised, my fluid in on.
First, I think I fixed. No one's asking about that.
Never seen this one, sir. Already taken care of.
This pawn is 10 clicks out. Unfortunately, you need to wait for Super anyway to be able to rate.
Yeah, copy that. I might just use you as a forward recon thing.
Super off the deck, just assessing some potential mechanical malfunctions. Super is on.
Copy that, Mike.
Yeah.
Really hate that.
Nemesis on 6 clicks out. Ray, could you re-verify your fax account as well? I will conduct this arm.
Copy. Be advised upon my planning to switch to a soup as well. We are 8 people.
Solid copy. We can just load the access into Super after while he's conducting, but that won't be an issue.
Copy.
I presume that
This
won't be
is
an issue.
Super. I'm 3 minutes out. Break. Do you want to give me an initial LZ so we can load in the initial packs, and then conduct the sling load? I'll exfil with them, and then the remainder will be picked up by Break. On once sling load is complete. Over.
From here. We can use Break. Nemesis 1-3 Charlie is viable.
I copy. Pick up Nemesis 1-3 Charlie. Just designate a number of packs necessary to get the packs in for pawn sufficient. Break. Super is going to conduct the initial LZ for that, and then we're going to do the sling load rig for pawn that's on the deck. Break. And then once that's complete, we'll do the offload for the entire task force.
Copy.
On station. Nice. Not taking up the overhead 200 meters.
Realize he's 1. We'll be loading up.
Super copy is heading 1. I am 2 minutes out.
Super pawn orbiting 700 feet.
Copy. I am 3-0 in this zone.
On thermals are clean. Be advised, smoke showing from the mainland.
Copy. And a couple explosions as well that way. Locals are being rowdy.
That was a service there. Stay low. That was a service there. Missile that was shot up towards something else.
Copy. You want to let Nemesis know?
East.
Copy. You want to let Nemesis know?
Nemesis pawn, be advised, visual ground-to-air launch southeast. Not at us, but definitely.
Copy.
Nemesis Super, 30 seconds. Possible step on my second. Nemesis Super, 30 seconds.
30 seconds, go.
I'm opposite you, no fact.
Visual explosion across the bay.
Racer fire southwest.
Super on the deck. Nemesis Super, I apologize for so much.
All good.
Nemesis Knight, conflict southwest, previous objective, approximately squad size, 2 squad size.
Copy that, Chris.
Hey, we're good.
Copy, lifting.
Interactive, how many lines do I need for the little
It's going to be tail and front. You should have at least 3.
Copy.
Yeah, multiple 2 to 3 squads
Right gun is
contact
Copy.
third-party factions on the mainland southwest.
Nemesis, just make sure you got at least one tail and 2 at the front end on either side.
Anyways, I'm off your front
them off.
left, take cover.
I said that wrong.
Copy.
Guys, and he's too far out of range. Just talking, man, if you need,
Gabby may have to climb on top.
There we go, you're hooked.
Nobody's clear.
Good lift, that's your height.
Copy, that's my height.
Cool.
Super RTD. Let me know.
That was a task.
Once this plot, I'll set it down right off the point of Star Force right there.
Yeah, if you could do the same, Milsim.
Negative, I've got you on top of it. On Dustin up at North.
Super copies. Area super, just be advised we had a technical malfunction there.
Copy. One.
Super's going to be inbound to the Arlington for notional drop off on, and then touching down on Liberty for tires.
I'm lights on. Yeah, I'm just heading. Copy. I'm moving off to make room for you. I'll take whatever space is available. But give you as much space as possible.
Looks like that's saved.
Every man 9 is landing.
Stay inside. I'm set.
Come on, take traffic.
Alright, you guys are going to dismount. Thank you.